Okay, sir. You said hang on. We got a great question of the week, and really, ties in well with many of the topics we covered today. Tell us about this week's retailer question.
Well, it's funny, these questions, Rob. We pick one question to answer, and it just serendipitously seems like I get the same question from a bunch of different people through conversations. Yesterday, I was on a call with Robin in Philly talking about, hey, listen, I'm not on sale yet. Why? When do I need to go on sale? And funny enough, this retailer question this week was from Leanne here in Edmonton that says, hey, Dan, when should I start my summer clearance sale? Now, okay, as you sort of mentioned earlier, when should I start my summer clearance sale makes it sound like this is an annual event.
Yep.
And, my quick answer to Leanne was maybe next July. Maybe start it next July.
She probably had to process that answer for a moment. What did
actually,
you say?
I'm lying. I actually asked her two questions before I said maybe next July.
Okay.
Why do you need to have a sale? And we're going to go through that sort of
Perfect.
as we walk through this question. Right now, Rob, we're not seeing a ton of summer clearance sales because we don't need to clear out of our inventory. Most apparel retailers are running pretty lean. In fact, they're chasing buy now, wear now goods. Chasing new inventory, not trying to get out of old. So if you're over positioned in a specific category, then take your markdown medicine and clear out those specific goods. There's no need to hold a store-wide sale right now, especially in apparel and home goods stores where inventory supply is a little bit challenged. And so let's just take a step back and ask ourselves, why do we want or why do we feel the need to have a clearance sale? Historically, we've held these sales for 3 or 4 reasons. Number one, we're way over positioned in seasonal inventory and have no choice but to drop our drawers and sell it off to make room for the new fall goods that are arriving. Number two, we're significantly under cashed, and the only option is to clear goods to create that cash. Number three, our sales are way off target, and we use these big sales to drive traffic into our store. Or lastly, like Leanne maybe, it's what we've always done.
Always have done that.
Yeah. So you've got to ask yourself, why do I want or need a clearance sale right now? And what's the best strategy to deal with my issue? Is it I'm over positioned, I'm under cashed, I have a lack of traffic, or it's habitual? And let's think about what's the best strategy to deal with those things, right? I'm going to wrap this up, Rob, real quick by saying, if you're not on a strong merchandise or open to buy plan that is not just accounting for markdowns, but inspiring them every month to maintain healthy inventories while ensuring you don't get over positioned and under cash, now might be a good time to reach out and chat. And that's, essentially what I said to Leanne. Number one, why are you feeling like you need to have it? Well, for Leanne, it was because they've always had a summer clearance sale. And customers, now, retailers make this mistake, and I do it too. I take what one customer says, and I make it every customer's, position. One customer says, hey, when are you having your clearance sale? When are you having your July? Or when are you having your summer sale? And now all of a sudden I feel like every customer wants my summer sale. I got to put it on. No, that's bullshit. We don't need to put it on. We need to look at why we want to have that event. And hands down, the most successful sales are the ones we buy for, not the ones we react to. We react to being over positioned and under cashed. The best sales, the best events come from buying into a sale, not dealing with my excess. So if you are dealing with excess inventory today, or you're in this cash strapped area, just let's pick up the phone and have a 5-minute conversation or 15-minute conversation about, let's talk about 3 strategies to help. Taking the opportunity to create promotions now, multiples, instead of, drop your margin is much healthier for you right now, especially while there's demand. Now, I'm going to say one more thing about this. because there's not a lot of stores on clearance right now, it could strategically be a great time to go and steal some market share, right? To go and buy some market share. And that would be the only other reason I would do a clearance sale.
Yep.
Is I'd go buy some market share that I maybe haven't had before and take advantage of goods that I have because, you know, I've stayed a little bit plump in inventory to go and capture a new customer. And I might put on an event to do that.
Right on. Good stuff, Dan.
So,
any other retail questions out there? How do they get you?
Yeah. Just send an email to dan@thewealthyretailer.com and we'll gather up an answer for you almost immediately.